Italy was good. Italy was good. It was a good time. The food was great in Italy. The only thing that I hated about Italy is like driving there, or like actually no, not driving, but like the parking. Like in Sardinia, it wasn't like mainly in Italy because I wasn't like in the mainland or whatever. But parking was fucking AIDS. Like an SUV there was just not fun. I don't know if it was because this was my first time like driving in Europe basically. So, but like bro, they don't give a fuck over there. There's a speed limit. Yeah, it's just there just to be there. Like speed limit just practically doesn't exist. Fucking, they park anywhere on the side of the road, no fucks given. There's people just parking on the side of the road, and you have to like, whenever you want to go into the road or like turn into the road, you have to like stick out onto the actual road to like actually see if there's people coming or not. It was like, everything was like a fucking hazard over there compared to the US. You definitely needed like a small car in Europe. Why PS5 controller? I've always thought I'm like in a disadvantage using Xbox controllers, or like I've talked about it before. Like I've always felt like I'm in a disadvantage because of input delay when I've used like Xbox controllers. And then even though like Astro like kind of cut the gap a little bit, it was since like you can overclock now. I feel like I'm even like a major disadvantage compared to like everyone that uses PS4 or PS5. So I feel like I have no other choice but to swap. And plus I have like plenty of time to get used to the controller, since it's going to be like a good amount of break until champs or BLGS starts. So I feel like it's like the perfect time for me to like, you know, get used to what I should be playing on. So I feel like I'm on a level playing field with everybody else. This is why I'm swapping the PS5. Like PS5 has the best like input delay out of any controller. Like that's why I'm playing on it instead of a PS4. Like this controller is a lot more sensitive, like way more sensitive. I'm gonna be a bot for a bit. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get like used to it, but I'm gonna commit to it. Oh, there's definitely a difference. Well, from my like Astro to this, there's like a huge difference in like input. It's basically it just feels faster because any little like movement I do, like right now I'm like moving my stick so like tiny or barely even moving it. There's definitely a huge difference. And like when it comes to playing competitively in like the highest level, those like little adjustments matter a lot, way more than you think. And like, I have plenty of time. I know I'm like, it was kind of like going on vacation after getting a 20th place and you are like practically not distracted is like, there was a lot of time to think. Best way to put it. A lot of doubt, but I'm good. I'm good. Want to talk about the performance at LAN? Of course. Not talk about it. I know people want to know, right? Not much to talk about, really. Obviously, like my opinion would be way different than Zero's, but Zero might get mad with what I have to say, but I don't know. I talked with Zero, but I don't know what it was, but like I like felt like there was no like we didn't have that confidence that we usually do. Like ever since the very first day of the LAN. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because we were getting railed in TDMs against Alliance. Like we were TDMing against Alliance. Like we were TDMing against Alliance after like or before every LAN day or whatever, and we would lose every single time, which wasn't a big deal because that was the same story before EWC, and we fucked everyone anyways. So like ever since that first day, something was just off. Like there was no, like the confidence was not there. Like Zero would probably can elaborate on that, but it's funny too. Like before finals, we TDM Alliance and slammed the fuck out of them, like 40-20. And I was like, damn, we're about to fuck today. Like long story short, there was a lack of confidence in combination of bad games. It turned into like a mental spiral of fucking doom. And that entire thing, you can like just ask Zero whenever he streams or whatever, like in regards to that. But it was also weird because like I feel like I couldn't do anything about it. Like I'm not the IGL. Like I wasn't in the position to make a difference, kind of. So it was kind of weird. I did IGL one game. So like during finals, Yeah, we during finals we mental boomed like a motherfucker, an absolute motherfucker. Like it was bad. Like Zero was asking me to IGL, and I told him no, just based off of because we were playing Mill at the time. Like that was the map storm point. I told him like I don't fucking know what I'm doing at Mill. Like I'd never played this POI, blah 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 blah. So he's like okay, and then Siphon came around and he asked me again, and I was like all right, sure, like whatever. Like you should. He kept pushing me to do it. So I was like fine. And I did it for like one game, and the one game was when he got like double headshot charge rifled when we were like crossing in Skyhook, and we just got zipped on and all died. So that was my like IGL performance, and then he won an IGL the very next game. So I was like, all right, go ahead. It was definitely over after the first like 2 or 3 games. It was like there was like just things happening, and we didn't like have an answer to it, and then we kind of just like we just mental boomed, basically. Well, the thing is that, like, I feel like I might have, like, mental boomed Zero. I don't know. Like I said, he can talk for himself, but I feel like I kind of, like, mental boomed Zero because I was criticizing his, like, play during LAN. And that might have, like, affected him, but